very best in professional wrestling. Brought to you in part by Tom Peterson's 3 great stores, where you can always find the best buy in furniture, video, audio, and appliance needs. Tom Peterson's, 82nd and Southeast Foster Road.
Hello, everybody. I'm Don Koss, your host for Portland Wrestling. Tonight, Rocky Johnson is in town specifically to meet Moondog Ed Moretti, main event. Preceding that is going to be a Texas death match, Rip Oliver and Bobby Jaggers. And Bobby Jaggers is also going to have those Texas bunkhouse rules and that thing. And we'll tell you all about that in just a little bit. We've got news for you. We've got interviews for you. We've got all the action right after we hear a word from our good buddy, Tom Peterson. Tom?
And I'm excited today because today we open our new video, TV, audio store. And I'm going to show you a spot we cut today, was done already over television. It's a repeat of the same spot to show you how great our new audio department is. Really, it's just packed. There's over 10,000 items in the store. It's the largest video, TV, audio store in town. 25,000 square feet. I just want to take it through you and show you all the great audio product we have there, because it's just stacked with audio product. And then I'll come back and show you about a super special we have that you won't want to miss. Now let's just look at this new store on tape. You have to see it to believe it. It's the grand opening of our new video, TV, audio store at 82nd Foster. I'm in the stereo department, the audio department, the rack system. It's all here, a whole wall right behind me. We've got more stereos than you can possibly count. Rack systems, compacts, portable radio cassettes. I'm going down just one row here of rack systems. There's 14 rack systems in this row, all the brand names you know. Hitachi, Fisher, Pioneer, all sizes, with CDs, with equalizers. They're all at Tom Peterson's. And with every stereo system you buy or stereo rack system you buy, you get a free Sony headset with it. And we've got it all. And you can buy a Fisher compact stereo with dual cassette deck, radio, AM and FM, turntable, 2 speakers for $149 at Tom Peterson. And the Sony headset is free. There's only one place to buy, and that's Tom Peterson's. You have to see it to believe it. You just saw a small shot of our great new store during the grand opening of our new video, TV, audio store. Here's a special we have. It's a Fisher AM, FM stereo radio with a turntable, dual cassette deck, high-speed dubbing, 2 speakers, and when you buy it, you get the Sony headsets free. There's the price, only $149. The Sony headset are free. Don't miss it.
Well, you can see out in the ring right now, one of the most unpredictable professional wrestlers anywhere, Chris Colt. He brings a brand of action wrestling to the ring that, well, I tell you, a lot of people try to figure out, and they usually end up getting hurt for it. Chris Colt. And the crowd just loves to hate this guy, and you'll hear that, and I'm sure see it in just a little bit. And we have Tama Samoa. Tama Samoa approaching the ring. So it's going to be Samoa and Colt. Here's Barry Owen to make the announcement.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Your first event this evening will be one fall. Introducing on my right, weighing 226 pounds, from Los Angeles, California, Chris Colt. His opponent, on my left, weighing 220 pounds, from Samoa, Tama Samoa. Your referee this evening, Sandy Barr.
And we welcome you to the Portland Sports Arena on this Saturday night. Glad to have you along. Really mean that. And we're certainly glad to have the folks here in the arena. This place is packed again tonight. Love to see that. And there are a number of reasons it's packed tonight. You see first reason out there right now, Chris Colt and Tama Samoa. I think every match we've got tonight is a main event match. The third man in the squared circle, of course, the NWA referee, Sandy Barr, is having a little discussion now with Mr. Colt. Now we have a little ritual we go through. Chris Colt. Yeah, okay. That didn't seem to intimidate Tama Samoa at all. And here go the champs. Boy, what a fantastic last couple of 3 days we've had in the Pacific Northwest. Folks up in Seattle might not think that. It rained quite a bit today in Seattle. We had the pleasure of spending the last couple of days in the Seattle area. I'm glad to be back here at the Portland Sports Arena for this pro wrestling action. Chris Colt against the ropes takes a little slap from Tama Samoa. Complaining to referee Sandy Barr. We are underway. Chris Colt with a hard pop right on top of the head. And you know that is not going to have any effect whatsoever to somebody like Tama Samoa or Coco Samoa or Superfly Jimmy Snuka. And all you end up doing is hurting your hand like that, you see? That actually feels good to these guys. I think they must grow up in the Samoan Islands hitting their heads against walls or something. Oh, or that may be the way they're punished. A little headbutt there. And Chris Colt outside trying to shake off the cobwebs. And he's going to yell at the crowd a little bit. Oh, he's going to pick on Irene over there, and she's going to give him what for? She usually does. Look out, Colt. Boy, you do not want to get into a gesturing or yelling war with Irene. Because he never comes out a winner on that one. Chris Colt back in the ring. Tama Samoa plotting. Irene at ringside. Side headlock again applied by Colt. And against the ropes, and now he's being whipped into the ropes, and a shoulder tackle by Chris Colt. Down goes Tama Samoa. Back body drop, yes sir. And try for an arm drag, there we are. And one more, and it's about time for Colt to leave, and he does. And he's complaining to Sandy Barr that Tama Samoa grabbed the hair. But I don't think that was all a part of his active imagination. Many times I've thought that this is part of Chris Colt's strategy. You try to get the other guy thinking, hey, I've got this dude on the run, and then all of a sudden Colt just explodes on you when you least expect it. He almost lulls you into unconscious unawareness, if there's such a thing. Good move by Tama Samoa on Colt. And he just grabs the ropes, then I'll force a break. And Tama Samoa with a clean break. Once again, a lot of people out there in the crowd with signs and banners. I'm sure you'll see a lot of those in action tonight. Rocky Johnson flying in specifically tonight to meet up with Moondog Ed Moretti. Some kind of a score to settle. I'm sure we'll hear about that, and we'll certainly see all that in just a little bit. And Chris Colt, now there's the grabbing of the hair, and down goes Tama Samoa. Stomps on the arm. Colt does. Colt going into the corner, begging for a little mercy, turning his back on his opponent. That's the old, if I ignore it, it'll go away routine, which very seldom works. Chris Colt. We've got this Texas death match, and I believe that will be our next match, in fact, between Bobby Jaggers and Rip Oliver. There goes Colt grabbing the hair again of Tama Samoa. Now notice that Colt knows exactly where he is in the ring, or should I say knows exactly where the referee is in the ring, and he knows what Sandy Barr can see and what he can't see, and Sandy Barr cannot see. the grabbing and pulling of the hair. Takedown by Chris Colt. Texas death match with bunkhouse rules, as Bobby Jaggers has put it, is a very, very dangerous. It's a unique type of professional wrestling match, but it is extremely dangerous. And I'm really surprised that we're having this on television. I really didn't think they'd do this. Of course, now Don Owen isn't here tonight, but Tom Peterson is. So this may be one reason why you're going to see this very special match on television tonight. Texas death match, Rip Oliver and Bobby Jaggers. As I understand it, they can do about anything they want in the ring, bring anything in they want to use as a weapon. It's just kind of a brawl in there, or a street fight. And when a man is pinned, he has 10 seconds to get up and continue fighting, if he's able to. I mean, these are the rules. So you can imagine what's going to be going on out there in the middle of the ring. So one man could be pinned a number of times. This thing could go on for quite some time. But as soon as a man is pinned, 1, 2, 3, and is unable to continue after the count of 10 following that pin, then he is declared the loser. But you can imagine what kind of shape either Oliver or Jaggers is going to be in if one of them cannot return to action after 10 seconds following their pin. So this could be quite a sight. It's going to be quite an event. Oh, now Chris Colt using the ropes for leverage. The crowd yelling. Sandy Barr looked up, but Colt had his feet down by that time. But you see the ropes still bouncing around. Sandy Barr can suspect what has happened, but unless he sees it, he can't really call it. This is our first match tonight in Portland Wrestling. Chris Colt and Tama Samoa. Colt reaching out to grab that rope. The rope's still moving around out there. There he goes again. Now Sandy Barr, I think, is calling for a break because it's very obvious that Colt was using those ropes. Oh, yeah, there's a good shot by Tama Samoa. He just got to the seat of the problem and booted Chris Colt outside. Tama Samoa, wrestling barefooted, of course. Both men lock up. Side headlock applied by Chris Colt. And using some pressure there. Hip toss by Tama Samoa. Good move. Another headbutt by Samoa. Down goes Chris Colt and out goes Chris Colt. Don't forget, following this match, we will have our calendar, professional wrestling calendar, a preview of next week's action and where it's going to be. So you might want to get your pencils, paper out, get ready to take down all the information. Chris Colt again spending quite a bit of time outside the ring in this particular match, trying to shake some feeling back into his head. Colt backed up against the turnbuckle. Oh, a hard smack across the chest, and then he's whipped into the other turnbuckle. And Tama Samoa, you see what we mean? Very unpredictable wrestler, Chris Colt. He caught Samoa right in the jaw with his knees, and now he's going to come down off that top rope, double-handed smash across the back of the neck. And Tama Samoa has got some problems now. He's hurting out there. Here comes a body slam by Chris Colt. Now Colt again going back upstairs. Top floor, second floor. Off the third rope, and nobody home. Nobody home. And he just landed full force on the mat. And I think he's telling the crowd at ringside, that's exactly what I had in mind. That's exactly what I wanted to do. What am I playing? No, he's telling Tama Samoa, hold on. Say, wait just a minute. Please. A little mercy. Come on, a little timeout here. But there is no timeout in pro wrestling. A couple of kicks. Here comes an arm whip into the turnbuckle. And coming off the turnbuckle, a back body drop by Samoa. And now it's Chris Colt, whose bell is being rung one more time. There comes a whip into the ropes. And, oh, my word, a flying, that was kind of a flying chop right across the face. Colt kicks out on the count of 2 and then gets out. And again, Chris Colt tending to his wounds out there outside the ring. Talk about action wrestlers. Tama Samoa, a very fine action wrestler. Don Owen announced a couple of weeks ago that he's got some more action wrestlers scheduled to come into the Northwest for the next few weeks. Headbutt, yes, sir. And oh, Chris Colt is wrapped up in his work. Yes, indeed, a hard chop across the chest and across the chin. I think that last one caught him right in the jaw. And referee Sandy Barr now going to try to untie Chris Colt. Tama Samoa he's grabbing onto the ropes over there, applying a little more pressure. That really is a very dangerous situation, because those aren't just ropes. That's a garden hose type material with steel cable inside. So to say that those are ropes is really not exactly true. I'm sure in the cases like that, Chris Colt was wishing that those were just ropes. We have run out of time as Chris Colt has ended up outside the ring. Again, verbally, my word. He definitely has not come out the winner on this one, although it was a draw between Chris Colt and Tama Samoa. All right, our pro wrestling calendar for the coming week. Starting tomorrow, we're going to be in Port Angeles, Washington, at Port Angeles High School, 7 p.m. match. Monday the 16th in Centralia Junior High School. Tuesday the 17th in St. Helens at St. Helens Fairgrounds, starting at 8 p.m. Wednesday the 18th in Medford at the Armory. Thursday the 19th in Salem at the Armory. Next Friday in Eugene, the Lane County Fairgrounds, and next Saturday, right back here at the Portland Sports Arena. And Sunday the 22nd in Pendleton at the Armory. Now we're going to have some more words from our friend Tom Peterson.
And it's the grand opening of your new video, TV, audio store. You just saw the audio department a minute ago. I want to tell you about a great buy on a video recorder here. It is Sharp VHS front load for $249. That's a $50 saving, and you get a free movie. Any of these movies you want. Here's just one of the movies right here, Animal House, a free movie with every VHS video recorder in the store. And right now I'm going to take you back to the store to show you the video department, 150 video recorders. It's the grand opening of our new video, TV, and audio store at Southeast 82nd and Foster Road. And we're direct this very, very day from our video department. Did you ever see so many video recorders in your life? Over 150 in stock. And during our grand opening, when you buy any VHS video recorder, you get a free movie. Jaws 2, they're all here. Any video recorder in the store, you get a free movie as a special grand opening bonus. And we've got all the brand names: Fisher, Sony, Hitachi. They're all here at Tom Peterson's. When it comes to video recorder, there's only one place to buy it. Here's an RCA, and we have a super special, a Sharp VHS front-loading, cable-ready VHS video recorder for only $248. Our regular price is $298. You save $50, and of course, the movie is free. So if you want a video recorder, there's only one place to buy it, and that's Tom Peterson's, Southeast 82nd and Foster. That's the new store. It's packed with all the values you'd expect from Tom Peterson, just more than ever before. 150 video recorders on display and hooked up and ready to go. And if you've been thinking about a video recorder, don't wait any longer. $249 for the Sharp VHS front load cable-ready video recorder with a free movie. It's a great buy. Don't miss it. $249. They won't last forever. See you tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Larry Coates, and I do mornings on KWJJ AM 1080 and FM 99.5. Join me and my good friend Ken.
A blown mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Now, for the benefit of the fans here at the Portland Sports Arena, we'll repeat our wrestling calendar for the coming week. Tomorrow, we're going to be in Port Angeles at Port Angeles High School starting at 7 p.m. Monday in Centralia Junior High School for a coal miner's glove match starting at 8 p.m. Tuesday the 17th in St. Helens at St. Helens Fairgrounds at 8 o'clock. Wednesday the 18th in Medford at the Armory. You can get your tickets at the door for that one. Thursday the 19th in Salem at the Armory. Friday the 20th, we're going to be in Eugene at the Lane County Fairgrounds, and they're going to have a big street fight over there. Next Saturday the 21st, right back here at the Portland Sports Arena, and Sunday the 22nd in Pendleton at the Armory. Starting at 8 p.m., there will be a title match there. Also, in every one of these towns next week, Rocky Johnson is going to be appearing in action in all the towns. And now, Tom Peterson, tell us some more about that new store.
I'm still excited. Our new video TV auto store is now open. Same location, same service, same people. Just more deals, and more deals. Here's one right here. A Zenith for $244. When you buy this television or any television in the store, you get absolutely free this Sony Walkman. I mean, we've got deals all over, so if you're looking for a television, don't let tomorrow go by. And now I want to take you into our store via tape to show you some satisfied customers. We're direct today from our new store at Southeast 82nd Foster Road. It's our grand opening. Over 10,000 units on display. People shopping, people buying, 30, 60, 90 days, same as cash. We're busy because the deal is right. Televisions, video recorders, audio systems, they're all going. Here's a gentleman that just bought a, what did you buy, sir?
Well, we brought us a brand new TV, a Zenith.
A Zenith television. What is your name?
My name is Dick Warner.
And Dick, you live where?
Well, we live out in Beaver Creek.
Beaver Creek. Okay, and you bought it. We'll probably deliver it to you next week, or when do you expect your television?
Well, my salesman told me that I'm going to get immediate delivery.
Today? Today. Twilight delivery, we call it. You buy today, we'll deliver today, right?
Certainly.
Good, I find you got something free here. You got a Sony Walkman, is that right?
Oh, yes, I did.
Good. That's our grand opening special at Tom Peterson's. We're open until 9 o'clock tonight. If you want a television, video recorder, audio system, there's only one place to buy it, Tom Peterson's. Even if you're just looking and not planning to buy, tomorrow will be a great day to come out to our new video, TV, audio store to see how great it is. Over 10,000 items on display, 400 color televisions, 150 video recorders, so many stereos, I got tired of counting them. If you're looking at a television, here's a great buy. The brand name is Zenith. The top brand in America, $244, 19-inch, and when you buy it, we give you this Sony Walkman absolutely free. Don't miss it. See you tomorrow.
From the land of sky blue waters, Hams, the beer refreshing, Hams, the beer refreshing, Hams.
We're ready for our first main event.
This event was not going to be shown on TV tonight, but thanks to Tom Peterson, the great sponsor he has asked that it be put on TV, and this will be a Texas death match.
Excuse me, it's not a Texas death match. It's Texas death match rules, bunkhouse match. In other words, what that means, Barry Owens, is there's no falls. Falls don't count. A man can win 1 or he can win 100. The only thing is when a man's pinned for the 1, 2, 3 count, he's got a 10-second rest period. Then he's got 10 seconds to stand up in the ring and answer the bell. If he can't stand up in the ring and answer the bell, he's the loser.
Well, now we know a little more about the Texas bunkhouse match with death house rules. I don't know. So, here comes Rip Oliver into the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing, on my right, weighing 245 pounds, from Florida, as of last night, the new Pacific Northwest heavyweight champion, Rip the Crippler Oliver.
Okay. Now we know who won that Battle Royal last night.
His opponent, on my left, weighing 260 pounds, from Texas, Hangman Bobby Jaggers.
As you know, the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Championship belt was left vacant, and so it was up for grabs. And Don Owen decided that last night in Eugene, Don and Barry Owen actually came to this decision. Last night in Eugene, they were going to have a 14-man over-the-top battle royal. Now, not only would the winner get the prize purse that they would normally get in a battle royal, but the winner would also be declared the Pacific Northwest heavyweight champion. And the winner, of course, last night, as we now all know, was Rip Oliver. So Rip Oliver is the heavyweight champion. All right, both men really going at it. Bobby Jagger just one right hand after another, and then he's kicking Rip Oliver out of the ring. Now remember, anything goes in this thing. Somebody may have some kind of a weapon in their pocket. You just never. Bobby Jaggers may end up using his boots in his hands. He may use that belt. He may use the belt buckle. Same thing could go for Rip Oliver. There are no rules. As you know, Rip Oliver certainly has got that thumb bandage, so. Oh, a hard pop right in the face by Bobby Jaggers. Another hard shot. Another right hand coming right up. That was a right hand uppercut that caught Rip Oliver right on the jaw. Now he kicks him. Kicks him another hard shot with those cowboy boots right in the rib cage. And fingers into the throat. But as we said, anything goes. I don't even know why. The only reason Sandy Barr is in there is he's going to have to count when a man is pinned, and then he'll have to count those extra 10 seconds to determine a winner and a loser. Rip Oliver taking some pretty good shots already from Bobby Jaggers. Well, now we know this is a oh man, what do we say about somebody using their boot? And Rip Oliver is using it on Bobby Jaggers. Took that big cowboy boot off of his right foot. Jaggers just got nailed again with that boot right across the head. Rip Oliver, this thing could really get ugly. We may be sorry that we've got this on television. Rip Oliver, there goes the thumb. There goes the thumb right in the forehead. Bobby Jaggers hurting. Look at Bobby Jaggers' forehead. Rip Oliver cut open some of that old scar tissue. Rip Oliver again with that time with a fist. Bobby Jaggers bleeding on the forehead. And he's got enough scar tissue up there to cover the Red Sea, I think. Now, Rip Oliver just biting on the forehead. Bobby Jaggers, I don't even understand how he can see right now. Another right hand from Rip Oliver outside. He's going to go outside, yes, sir. Out on that hard concrete floor, and you can hear him smack out there. Now, Rip Oliver takes off his shirt. Rip Oliver takes off that belt. And now, I don't know if you got a shot of that belt buckle, but he's going to use that belt buckle just to gouge right across Bobby Jaggers' forehead. He used the hook, the latch on that belt buckle, and just gouged across Jaggers' forehead. Now he's going to use the belt rather, to choke Bobby Jaggers. Jaggers just collapses outside, trying to get his breath. This is it. This is a Texas bunkhouse match with death house rules. What that really means is that anything goes, just like that right there. Slamming Bobby Jaggers face first into that iron post. Rip Oliver gets back into the ring. Jaggers is trying to get to his feet outside the ring. The man, as I understand, has got to be pinned inside. Oliver going for that chair, that metal folding chair right across the top of the head, and Jaggers just collapses again. Rip Oliver using that chair to smash across Bobby Jaggers' back, across the back of his head. Jaggers, oh man, he is bleeding all over the place out there. Sandy Barr trying to back Rip Oliver away, but there are no rules in this particular match. A right hand, the forehead. Rip Oliver with an arm whip. Into the ropes goes Bobby Jaggers. And Rip Oliver clothesline Jaggers. 1, 2, 3. All right, there's a pin. There's a pin. Now, Bobby Jaggers, as I understand it, has got 10 seconds to rest. And then Sandy Barr will start another 10-second count. And if Jaggers is not up by that end of that 10-second count, here it is, 1, 2, 3, 4. If Jaggers does not get up at the count of 10 here, Oliver is the winner. All right, he's up at about the count of 8. Oh, and a hard right hand, and Jaggers is again against the rope. And Rip Oliver's right on top of him, gouging across the eyes. Smashes him into the throat. Using the thumb, using the fist, using an entire bandaged fist of his, and kicks him right in the chest, and Jaggers is down again, and Oliver going for the pin again. 1, 2, and he's got him pinned again. That's the second pin now by Rip Oliver on Bobby Jaggers. And now, once again, there'll be a rest period here, and then we'll start that 10-second count. And if Jaggers cannot get up, it's all over. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. This is a Texas bunkhouse match with Texas Death House rules. Here comes Oliver off the ropes. Double-handed smash across Bobby Jaggers again. Oliver with a, oh, that one was blocked, and Jaggers comes back to the right hand. And Oliver is really stunned now. Well, he staggered a little bit, but he came right back. A reversal whip into the turnbuckle. And Oliver just caught a Bobby Jaggers elbow, and Oliver's outside. He's outside in the concrete. Jaggers getting to his feet. Warming up that elbow. Warming up the Hangman Special. Holy mackerel! He just about took Rip Oliver's head off. Oliver is outside again on the concrete floor. He's outside. These people are going crazy inside this arena. Oh, look at Jaggers' shirt is all ripped up and torn. His head is ripped up and torn. Here comes Rip Oliver. He's got some blood on his head now. I don't know if that's from Bobby Jaggers or if that's his own. Look at Jaggers. He's got that belt. Oh, and he's got that big buckle at the end of it. And he's going to be using that as a weapon. There he goes, a right hand. Here's another one, using that belt buckle against Rip Oliver. Kicks him in the midsection. And Rip Oliver is hurting. Rip Oliver, it looks like he's reaching into his pants pocket for something, and I guess not. Bobby Jaggers wrapped that belt buckle around his right hand. He's got a hold of Oliver's head, and now he's going to use his own belt buckle. And he gouges Oliver in the face with it. Bobby Jaggers using his belt and belt buckle as weapons. Rip Oliver is down, but is he out? And look at Jaggers again using the belt buckle just to gouge across Rip Oliver's forehead. Both of these men, both bleeding profusely on the forehead, opening up old scar tissues, creating new wounds on there. There's Bobby Jaggers using the belt again, and the buckle just dropped that belt buckle down across the top of the head of Rip Oliver, and now he's going to use his own belt to choke Rip Oliver, just as Oliver did to Jaggers a few minutes ago. Jaggers is now returning the favor to Rip Oliver. Oliver going down. And now, will Jaggers go for the pin? No, he just stomps, using those cowboy boots to romp and stomp, using the belt and the belt buckle. Oh, he just used the boots to rake across forehead of Rip Oliver. Oliver outside again. Here comes Jaggers. Jaggers is coming outside. Oliver doesn't even know he's there. Jaggers coming up from behind the back. Jaggers has got him. Face first. Oh, baby! You could hear that smack across the arena. Rip Oliver's forehead went right into that iron post. And now Jaggers takes off his shirt, and he's going to use that to strangle. And Jaggers using his shirt to strangle Rip Oliver. All the action now outside the ring. And Rip Oliver goes down. He collapses on the concrete floor. My word, this is really something else. A Texas bunkhouse match with death house rules. Which means that anything can happen, and it is. It is happening. Suplex inside. Bobby Jaggers on Rip Oliver. Is Jaggers going to go for the pin? Yes, he is. 1, 2, 3. He's got him. All right, now we've got the rest period, and then Sandy Barr will start the 10-second count. Well, you know what's going on by this time. Rip Oliver definitely in a very bad way, and now Sandy Barr starts the count. The crowd keeping count with him. Bobby Jaggers gets to his feet. Boy, look at him. Both of these men, just a bloody mess. 9. He got up at the count of 9, if you can call that up. Oh, it's up all right. He just brought his feet up and caught Jaggers. Jaggers going at him. Left hand jab. Those powerful jabs are right hand. And Oliver is down. Jaggers moving right in on him, staying right on him. Here comes a whip. Into the ropes goes Oliver. Oh, the Hangman Special. The Hangman Special. Now, if this didn't have those Death House rules attached to it, this baby would be all over. Rip Oliver again counted out. Both men have been counted out twice. Now we've got the rest period. And then we'll start the final 10-second count. And that's the 10 seconds that determines a winner or a loser. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. You can hear the crowd keeping count. Rip Oliver trying to get up. And he just barely makes it. Again, he just barely makes it. Oliver does. Forearm smash across the back. Jaggers right on him. Jaggers has had these fights before. As I understand, Rip Oliver has too. Rip Oliver, well, we said anything goes. Oliver's going to do anything he possibly can to win this match. He's got that belt buckle. He's got the belt buckle in his hand again. No, he doesn't. No, it's a chain he's wrapped around his right hand. I thought it was belt buckle. He's got a chain, and he's going to use it like a pair of brass knuckles. Watch this. Oh, right on the jaw. He caught Bobby Jaggers. Jaggers may be unconscious right now. 1, 2, 3. He brought that right hand up. Jaggers just moved right into it, and he caught that. That's worse than a brass knuckles. That was a chain knuckles there. Now is Bobby Jaggers going to be able to get up? Bobby Jaggers just was knocked practically unconscious with that hard right hand across the jaw. Caught him right on the jaw. And now we start the count. The crowd again keeping count with Sandy Barr. Rip Oliver's up. Jaggers trying to get to his feet. This is Jaggers' fight now. These are Jaggers. Oh, now wait a minute. The count was interrupted by Rip Oliver. Oliver down. He's strangling. He's choking. He's choking Bobby Jaggers. Sandy Barr has called for a stop to the fight, but I don't know if he can do that. This is a anything goes, no holds barred match. Sandy Barr again just doing everything he can to get Rip Oliver off of Bobby Jaggers. Jaggers hurt. How seriously, we don't know. Jaggers would have been counted out. And Rip Oliver has been declared the winner of this very special main event match. Rip Oliver, the winner over Bobby Jaggers in our Texas bunkhouse rules match that Bobby Jaggers asked for. He asked for this special match, and now Rip Oliver, again, he's using that chain to choke Bobby Jaggers. Here comes Mike Miller. Miller coming into the ring, and right behind him, Abuda Dean. They're coming not to Jaggers' aid, we can guarantee you that. They're going to get their leader of the Clan out of there and get him back to the dressing room. Rip Oliver is the winner of our special main event match. We're going to have another main event match right after this. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hanpac's good old summertime sale means spectacular prices on home, lawn, and garden needs everywhere you turn. Laser electronic lantern-style bug killer by Stinger. Half-acre model, $19.99. 1-acre model, $29.99. This Mill Finish Academy screen door in 32 or 36-inch width, just $19.99. 32 or 36-inch wide honeycomb model, $28.99. The Pac's new longer hours means there's even more time to save during our good old summertime sale.
Now at the Price Busters, your Northwest Chrysler Plymouth dealers. Get super price-busting deals on all cars in stock, plus $500 or $1,000 cash back depending on model. Get $500 cash back on Chrysler New Yorker, $500 back on Sporty Chrysler Laser, $1,000 back on LeBaron GTS Premium, plus Chrysler's 550 protection plan. Hurry to the Price Busters. See your Northwest Chrysler Plymouth dealers.
100 years ago, our Yellow Pages started helping business in the West.
I think this ad should work just fine.
And though it was about the only way to advertise in Cheyenne, we worked to be the best.
Thanks, Will.
At U.S. West Direct, we still believe in that tradition. We publish the West's best Yellow Pages to help nearly 1 million businesses every year.
I think you'll be pleased with what we've done.
Thanks, Judy.
You're welcome.
U.S. West Direct, publisher of the West's best Yellow Pages.
Ever since things have been made out of metal, there's been rust. And the way to fight rust is with Rust-Oleum. Rust-Oleum renews. Rust-Oleum restores. Rust-Oleum makes things look good longer. No ordinary paint can match its durability, because no ordinary paint has Rust-Oleum's unique protective barrier. Nobody fights rust like Rust-Oleum.
Bobby Jaggers is still out in the ring, and in the crow's nest is Rip Oliver.
Yeah.
The
This is
entire
what
clan.
it's about. This is what it's about. Hey, you see what happened out there, Bobby Jaggers? Lay out there and bleed, boy. This is where it's at. This is where it's at. This is one of the worst matches I've ever seen. I've never seen anything any bloodier than this. But Bobby Jaggers, you stick your nose in, baby, and you see where it's laying out there in the middle of the ring. Rip Oliver, my man, he stayed in there, and he was standing in the middle of the ring with his hand raised. They've had a lot of bumps in the past weeks, but let me tell you, brother, the clan is still strong. Rip Oliver's still standing here. He's up here now. Get that piece of crap out of here.
As far as I'm concerned, in the Northwest, Bobby Jaggers is finished. I just beat him at his own match that he asked for. Bring in Rocky Johnson. Bring in Coco Samoa. Bring in anybody you want to go against me, Bobby Jaggers, Don Owens, Don Kosh. And you're looking at me and you're looking at the clan. You bring in anybody you want to try to run me out, brother. But you're going to find them left laying or crippled up and shipped out of here. Jaggers, your history. I beat you. Now, pull the line. Pull the numbers. You used to say it when you was in the clan, Jaggers. Your number's over. Rocky Johnson, you want part of it? You want part of this chain? You want part of this belt buckle? Or do you want to go through these two to get to me, brother? Let me say, first of all, as the foremost holy man in the great Pacific Northwest, that the clan has been chewing the beetle nut all week long. And we knew that the belt, the heavyweight belt, was coming back to the clan, just like a stray woman returns to her master. And let me tell you about this match tonight with Bobby Jaggers wearing that silly bandana on his head. He looked like Aunt Jemima who fell into a batch of her own flour. Well, you saw Rip Oliver
slap him around like a red-headed stepchild in front of all the people in the Pacific Northwest. And now you know who the champions are and where all the belts are gonna lie. Gosh, what about it? Coco Samoa, Brady Boone, look at here, baby. Rep Oliver went down to Eugene, Oregon. Look at here what he come back with. The new Pacific Coast Heavyweight Champion. Now, what are y'all? Are you some kind of yellow? I think that's a streak of yellow running down your back because you don't want to put your belts on the line. You said prove yourself time and time again. We've proved ourselves over too many times. You put your name right down on the list, and we'll go in this ring, and the better man will come out, brother. And I'm going to tell you who's going to be the better man. Abdullah Dean and me, Mike Miller. We'll have the Pacific Coast Tag Team Champions, and Rip Oliver has already regained the Pacific Coast Heavyweight Champion, and he'll rule forever, from now on and forever. Don Koch, we can go right on down the line, and all I've got to say, I need some stitches. My head's busted open. My nose is flattened out. But everybody here in the Northwest, remember one thing, brother. The Klan rules. It's done it for 4.5 years, and it's going to do it a lot longer than that. Barry Owens, you sit back there and shaking your boots. You never know when I might knock you out again. Don Owens, you sit back in that old rocking chair and you keep rocking, you pencil neck geek, and I'm going to cripple you up if you get in there. So it's already been proven the Klan's here and they're strong. So Rocky Johnson, Bobby Jaggers, Coco Samoa, Jerry Sampson, Brady Boone, you name them, you bring them in, and we'll cripple her ass up.
All right. Rip Oliver and the Klan with some few choice words, and we'll be back with more after this timeout.
Looking for a used car? Then the Hyundai is a car for you. I'm Bob Lamphere of Beaverton Hyundai. Why buy a used car that you're not sure of when you can buy a brand new Hyundai loaded with standard features for a similar price? Hyundai prices start at only $52.20, and all Hyundais are backed with a 2-year or 24,000-mile warranty. You can't miss. High-quality transportation at low prices. It makes sense to buy at Beaverton Hyundai off Canyon Road at Cedar Hills Boulevard.
Early in the morning or the middle of the night, I want a hamburger and I want it right. I'm gonna pour on the ketchup, pile the onions on top, and I got about $1 to pay for it all. I'm the boss at AM/PM Mini Markets.
Introducing hamburgers, 2 for 99 cents at AM/PM. 100% beef, flame broiled, and you help yourself to the works.
I'm the boss at AM/PM Mini Markets.
We've turned on a brand new radio station, playing favorites from yesterday and today. It's K-Light 97 FM. K-Light 97 FM. Great songs from the 60s, 70s, and the 80s. A lot of music without a lot of talk. And most hours, at least 40 minutes of non-stop music. K-Light 97 FM. Favorites from yesterday and today, and less talk. Hello, Portland. Listen to the new K-Light 97 FM.
Sunday, June 15th. All live. Think, U2, Bryan Adams, Jackson Brown, and many more surprise performers. Join us for the biggest event of the summer, the All-Star Conspiracy of Hope concert for Amnesty International. Coverage starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. Hosted by MTV and some of your favorite people. All live, Sunday, June 15th.
The Amnesty International concert, Sunday night at 5 on TV 12.
In just a couple of minutes, you're going to see one of the top professional wrestlers acclaimed in the world today, and that's Rocky Johnson. Rocky Johnson, as I understand, and talking to people like Dutch Savage and Stan Stasiak in the past, and Don Owen, Rocky Johnson wrestled in Portland many years ago, and has gone on to, of course, make certainly a big name for himself in the world of professional wrestling worldwide. Well, his opponent is going to be a man who certainly made a name for himself in the sport of professional wrestling, and that's Moondog. That dog is going to be in there. Moondog Ed Moretti is going to be going against Rocky Johnson. Now, Rocky Johnson flew into Portland specifically for this match, and as I understand now, he's going to be sticking around for about a week. And he's going to be in other towns throughout the Northwest on our pro wrestling circuit. That means Port Angeles tomorrow at the high school. That means Centralia on Monday at the junior high school. And I understand there's going to be a coal miners glove match in Centralia on Monday. Tuesday the 17th in St. Helens Fairgrounds, starting at 8 p.m. Wednesday the 18th in Medford at the Armory. You can get your tickets at the door there. Barry Owen will make the announcement of our very special main event tonight. There's NWA referee Sandy Barr. He'll be our referee for this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next event of the evening will be the best 2 out of 3 falls or to a TV time limit. Introducing on my right, weighing 238 pounds, from Boise, Idaho, Moondog Ed Moretti. His opponent, on my left, weighing 255 pounds, from New York, Rocky Johnson.
Rocky Johnson and Moondog Ed Moretti. Look at the body on this Johnson. Oh, mercy. Charles Atlas, eat your heart out. Look at that. Rocky Johnson, you've probably seen him on television around the country over the past few years. Always a crowd favorite wherever he goes. Rocky Johnson. In fact, I think they call him Rocky Soul Man Johnson. Like they call Ed Moondog Moretti. And here we go. Main event. Best 2 out of 3 to a TV time limit. And don't forget, Rocky Johnson is going to be in all these towns that we've been talking about. Wednesday the 18th in Medford at the Armory. Thursday the 19th in Salem at the Armory. Friday the 20th in Eugene at the Lane County Fairgrounds, a street fight down there. Starting at 8 o'clock next Friday. Next Saturday, of course, right back here at the Portland Sports Arena. Sunday the 22nd in Pendleton at the Armory. There'll be a title match there. Rocky will be in all those cities. Another reminder, too, that you can get your tickets for our matches here at the arena tomorrow, right here at the arena at Sandy Barr's Flea Market. You can get them here every Saturday, too. A lot of people will often ask us, how do we get tickets for the Portland Sports Arena matches on Saturday nights? And that's how you do it. Moondog Moretti saying, wait a minute, where'd he go? I had a side headlock here on him, and now I think he's claiming that Rocky Johnson is using some kind of oil or something on his head and his hair. Both men lock up. And again, the dog just, he has his grasp just slipped right out from under him. And not only is frustrating, it's going to be a little embarrassing, too. Both men lock up again. Rocky Johnson, working to follow all those moves. And now, Moondog Moretti is getting a little laugh there. He thinks that was, he thought he did a pretty good job there. And I suppose he did, to get out from under all the action. Look at that. What in the world? Holy mackerel. You talk about action. You talk about finesse and excitement. You're talking about Rocky Johnson. Moondog Moretti trying to figure out what in the world hit him in there. Oh, he does bring some class in here, doesn't he? Rocky Johnson. Moondog's still trying to figure that one out. So, wait a minute. Now the crowd going to start their hooping and hollering and growling and barking at Moretti. Rocky Johnson extremely fast for a big man. He's extremely fast for a little man, for that matter, but somebody out here yelling, come on, dog, bite him. I'm afraid the dog may come up with a few missing teeth. Now we're going to go for a test of strength, are we? And Moondog says, hey, look what I did. Look what I did. I got the big man down on his knees here. I have a feeling the big man hasn't started his test of strength. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. A little boogaloo. A little soul man Watusi. And a nip up and an over, and down goes Moretti. Oh, twisting and grinding on the arm and the wrist, and now, oh, we've seen this before, stomping on the elbow. And that feels so good. This is our main event. Best 2 out of 3 to a TV time limit. If you have a club or a church or a school, a group, an organization of any kind that you'd like to raise money for, you can book professional wrestling into your area to raise that money. All you have to do is call Barry Owen. You might want to write this down. Barry Owen, area code 503-484-0840. And Barry will give you all the information on how you can book professional wrestling into your area to raise money for a charitable cause. By the way, a lot of folks asking about, and other folks really giving great praise to the new wrestling newspaper in the Northwest, and that, of course, is the WrestleMedia. You can get a copy of that right down here at the Portland Sports Arena any Saturday night or Sunday. You can get it tomorrow. WrestleMedia, a lot of great stories about your favorite pro wrestlers in the Northwest. And some very interesting articles. They even had a copy of Bobby Jacker's favorite recipe, and I forgot what it was a couple of weeks ago. Now, Moondog Moretti becoming incensed, very furious at those slaps right across the face. Another slap, another slap. All those left-handed slaps. Boy, they finally took their toll on Moretti. Moretti staggered and fell against the ropes. Those slaps, I think, turned out to be kind of jabs in the face. Side headlock by Moretti, hard pop right into the forehead by Moretti, and the Soul Man certainly felt that. Rocky Johnson whipped into the ropes, a back body drop. Oh, and he almost landed on his feet. Coming down, Moretti is. Moretti going for the pin. 1, 2, and Rocky Johnson powers out. And now Moretti going for the trapezius, applying that pressure on the trapezius muscle, and oh, that is extremely painful. And applied long enough can actually have a paralyzing effect on a wrestler. That's why referee Sandy Barr is keeping a very close eye on this. It has been also known to be a submission hold because it is excruciatingly painful. You definitely do not want to try that at home. You certainly don't want to try it on Dad tomorrow for Father's Day. Say, look, Dad, got a little present here for you. And now Moretti going to choke. Going to choke Rocky Johnson. That didn't last very long. If you just tuned in and you think you're seeing Rocky Johnson out here in our main event, you're absolutely correct. Rocky flew in from the East Coast to meet Moondog Ed Moretti in a main event tonight, and he's going to be sticking around, and he's going to be wrestling in all of our towns for the coming week. So I hope you had a chance to take all that information down. And when professional wrestling comes to your area, take the whole family out and enjoy it in person. Rocky Johnson with the right hand in the midsection, another right hand, and a forearm smash by Moretti, and he goes back to work on the trapezius of Rocky Johnson. Moondog Moretti. Now the crowd. If you saw the movie Rocky 4 or Rocky 1, 2, or 3, you heard the chants of Rocky, and we're hearing it right now. A headbutt puts Moretti down, but Moretti coming right back again, going to go for the trapezius, and there he goes. He's got a hold of it. Another reminder, too, our Pro Wrestling Report can be heard on radio station KRDR, 1230 on your AM dial. And you'll hear the results of all of our matches tonight, including the ones you don't see on Portland Wrestling on Channel 12. You can hear the results of them on KRDR. That report is on at 1240 following our matches here. And they repeat it again Sunday morning at 11:05. The Pro Wrestling Report on KRDR. Again, the crowd chanting, shouting, Rocky. But Moondog Moretti making that trapezius hold work pretty good to his benefit. Now Rocky trying to respond to the crowd, and he does. A right hand. Oh, what is this? It turned out to be another right hand right below the ear on Moretti. Moretti staggered a little bit. He's coming back, trying to shake the cobwebs out. Coming back and going to go for the trapezius again, and he's got him. Rocky Johnson obviously in a great deal of pain. Rocky's energy and strength has certainly been sapped by that trapezius hold of Moondog Moretti's. To Rocky Johnson, it must seem like Moretti's had a hold of that trapezius now for about 3 weeks. Moretti going back again. He goes from the right side to the left side, trying to create a weak spot. And this is exactly what he is doing and has done. Working on the trapezius. Trying to get Johnson weak enough to get the pin and to get this first fall. We're into the first fall of our main event right now. And again, Moretti just, he was hanging on. Now he's just trying to stay awake. A hard right hand chop by Rocky Johnson. And Moretti collapses against that top rope. Coming back again, and he just took an elbow right in the midsection. Rocky Johnson getting to his feet, gaining his senses. Yes, indeed. There goes Moretti flying into that turnbuckle. Oh, and he moved out of the way, and Rocky Johnson hit that turnbuckle. Shoulder first. And again, Moretti going back to the trapezius. Johnson using his legs and feet to break that hold. Johnson getting to his feet, but now he's being whipped into the ropes. And a back body. No, sir. Rocky Johnson with the victory roll. 1, 2, and he's got him hooked and got him for the pin. Rocky Johnson with a victory roll, catching it. Moretti coming off those ropes and hooked him in. And the first fall of our main event goes to Rocky Soulman Johnson. We'll be back with more after this timeout.
Now it's Tom Peterson's grand opening of our new video, TV, audio store. Over 10,000 movies on display, 400 color TVs, 200 video recorders, and more stereo components than you can count. And during our grand opening, free is a very good price. This Sony Walkman, free with the purchase of any color TV. Choose this 13-inch Magnavox color TV, $188, and the Sony Walkman is free. Choose this 19-inch Zenith color TV, $244, and the Sony Walkman is free. Free, your choice of any of these top hit movies with the purchase of any VCR in the store. Choose this Sharp VHS video recorder, only $248. You save $50, and the movie is free. Buy any stereo system in the store, and the Sony headset is free. Choose this Fisher audio system, $149, and the Sony headset is free. That's Tom Peterson's.
You know there's coolers and there's coolers, but your mouth will never fool you, cause taste makes a Calvin cooler cooler.
Ain't nothing cooler than a Calvin.
What makes Calvin's cooler cooler than any other wine cooler that tastes of real fruit juice, like raspberry?
Ain't nothing cooler than a Calvin.
And Calvin has 6 cool flavors, even her favorite, passion.
Ain't nothing cooler than a Calvin.
Calvin's delicious.
Grand Am, Pontiac 6000, official courtesy cars for this year's Portland Rose Festival. Now these world-class front-wheel drive Pontiacs are back at your Portland area Pontiac dealers. Over 100 Grand Ams, Pontiac 6000, and 6,000 STEs ready for public sale. Hurry for the best selection now. Whether you buy one of our Rose Festival courtesy cars or any other exciting Pontiac, you can get low 6.9% GMAC financing at Bill Kopp's Pontiac, John Link Pontiac, Jim Meyer Pontiac, Royal Moore Pontiac, and Jim Weston Pontiac.
Buddha Dean and Mike Miller.
Yes, sir. Don Cost, let me tell you something. This week, the Klan's going on tour, baby. Port Angeles, Washington, we're coming at you. And then come Monday, Centralia, Washington. You know what's going to happen in Centralia, Washington? They're going to have a coal miner's glove match. One of the biggest, one of the brutest matches you ever seen in the Pacific Northwest. You put a glove high on top of a pole, and the first man that gets it, baby, bingo. 1, 2, 3. Rep Oliver, you seen him take care of a man out here. Then we're going to St. Helens. St. Helens, look out, baby. We're coming at you. We're going to have big tag matches down there. Medford, Oregon. And then Salem, Oregon. Brady Boone, Coco Samoa. Look out. You better bring in Belsaire. And then Eugene, Oregon. Lane County Fairgrounds. We're going to have a big match down there. We're going to have a street fight match. Rep Oliver's going to be in here in street clothes. He's going to come down there, and he's going to be ready for you. So, Bobby Jaggers, look out, baby, because we're coming at you with everything we got. Everybody's trying to come in here. And every one of these towns, Rocky Johnson, you're going to show up. So, son, let me tell you something. If you plan to get in the ring with the mean man, you better lace them boots on tight, brother.
That's right. Tomorrow, Port Angeles, the Klan will be there, and we'll be strong. The next day, Centralia, coal miners glove match. All you coal miners, pull your head out of the dirt, come on down, get you a ticket. St. Helens, the big tag match. You thought you heard the volcano erupt. You ain't heard nothing till the Klan gets in the ring, baby. Medford, big card in Medford. I'm going to be slapping Rocky Johnson around like a red-headed stepchild, baby. Salem, another tag match. We'll be squashing them like grapes. Eugene, the big street fight. We'll really smash them there, baby.
Centralia, look out, baby. Centralia, coal miners glove match, Eugene, Oregon, street fight.
And we'll be back with more after this timeout.
Sunday, June 15th, the Amnesty International Concert. Sting, U2, Jackson Browne, and more. Coverage starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. Watch it.
Sunday at 5 on TV 12.
We've turned on a brand new radio station, playing favorites from yesterday and today. It's K-Light 97 FM. K-Light 97 FM. Great songs from the 60s, 70s, and the 80s. A lot of music without a lot of talk. And most hours, at least 40 minutes of non-stop music. K-Light 97 FM. Favorites from yesterday and today, and less talk. Hello, Portland. Listen to the new K-Light 97 FM.
Does everybody have to be the same? Do we all have to wear the same kind of trendy clothes, drive the same kind of trendy cars? And you know, if one TV show's a hit, there's going to be 4 more just like it. I mean, hey, what's going on here? This is America. Doesn't anyone want to be different anymore? Less heavy, never bitter, easy drinking. Sometimes different means just plain better.
Pan Pack's good old summertime sale means you can afford to remodel with top quality kitchen cabinets now. Compare our low warehouse prices with anyone else in town. Bring in your kitchen dimensions, and the experts at the Pack will help you draw up plans, give you a free estimate, and show you how to install those kitchen cabinets yourself. And right now, you'll receive a free countertop with purchase of a complete set of autumn oak, manor oak, or contemporary cabinets like this. Highest quality, lowest prices, and expert do-it-yourself help. That's the Pack for you.
The truth is, no one automobile dealer really sells cars for less than any other. Because the factory price to all dealers is the same. And to prove the point, Coliseum Ford will meet or beat the advertised price on any new Ford.
Or we'll give you 3 lube oil and filter services from Oregon's leading Ford service department, Coliseum Ford.
The truth is, we want your business.
And we've got low prices.
Try us, the good sports at Coliseum Ford.
Moondog Moretti all over Rocky Johnson. Now Johnson all over Moondog. Uh-oh. Johnson nailed the referee. He didn't mean to. He brought that right hand back to really cut loose on Moondog, and he caught the referee right in the shoulder. And now he's being told that he caught the referee, and he got himself disqualified. He said, hey, I was just cocking my arm back, and I didn't know you were there. I didn't know you were in the way. But he did. He nailed Sandy Barr. Good. He got him right in the shoulder, upper part of the chest, and Sandy Barr said, hey, that's a disqualification. That's a disqualification, my friend. Completely unintentional. And just when Rocky Johnson finally got things going his way, and in fact, Moondog Moretti ended up outside the ring. And that's it. That's it. Sandy Barr has declared Moondog Moretti, or has he? The initial. I think that's. They're still talking about it. They're still talking about it. Now he's Sandy Barr is talking to the timekeeper. Well, I'll tell you one thing. If Rocky Johnson didn't get himself disqualified before, he's going to get himself disqualified now. You don't go pushing the referee around like that. Sure, it was an accident. Well, we may have another bout here. We may have a special match between Rocky Johnson and referee Sandy Barr. Yeah, I think that's it. Rocky Johnson has been disqualified. Yep, Moondog Moretti has evened this match up by disqualification over Rocky Johnson. We'll be back with a third and deciding fall after this timeout.
Proven. 22 years of proven value, proven service, proven brand names, proven selection. They're all at Tom Peterson's. Compare anywhere, any place, anytime. And here's more proof. You won't find sale prices like this anywhere else. This Samuel refrigerator, $298. This Westinghouse 17-foot two-door, no frost refrigerator freezer, only $438. This Westinghouse side-by-side refrigerator freezer, only $598. This GE washer and dryer, you save $50 when you buy the pair, only $498 both pieces. This Hot Point dishwasher, $248. This 30-inch Magic Chef electric range, only $258. This Westinghouse freezer, only $298. This Sanyo touch control microwave oven with defrost cycle, only $198. Buy today. That's Tom Peterson's.
What's as easy to drive as a car, as comfortable as a motorhome, and on sale right now at Fred's Travelrama? The new 22-mile-per-gallon Lachero by Winnebago. Now just $271.10 a month at Fred's Travelrama. The Northwest's largest inventory of top-selling motorhomes is on sale now at Fred's Travelrama, where they service everything they sell.
This is Fred McNally, inviting you to come in today and see for yourself at Fred's Travelrama.
Once guys try the 24-hour protection of Old Spice Solid, they may give up their usual antiperspirant mid-stick.
Your dad, only used twice. Very short strokes.
Fact is, none of these solid antiperspirants help stop wetness as well as Old Spice Solid. These deodorant sprays can't block odor better than Old Spice Stick. So switch now.
Sarge, for you. Hardly used. Kind of like your comb.
Switch to 24-hour Old Spice, antiperspirant or deodorant.
And the Crow's Nest with us right now, the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. And we've also got Rocky Johnson.
Yeah, you got Rocky Johnson, right? So I get out here and I get disqualified. That's all right. Hey, man, I can dig it. I can dig where you come from. What's your handle anyway? What's your name?
I'm Don Koss.
I heard that, Don. Let me tell you something. Don Owens called me. He told me, he said, get on the first thing that smokes. He gets your hind end out here because I wanted to watch that match between Rick Oliver and you know his opponent, right?
Bobby Jaggers. Yeah.
Bobby Jaggers, and that's what I'm here. He's been, that Rick Oliver's been running hard chalk. He's hard tough. He's hard to bluff. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. Let me tell you something, Rick Oliver. Let me tell you about my background. You don't even know my background, do you?
I know you.
Oh, no, don't say no more. Okay, fine. I lived here, and I lived in Portland, Oregon, and Vancouver, Washington for 3.5 years. So this is like my way home away from home. Let me tell you something, Rick Oliver. You run hot shot. You do anything you want. You're rough. You're tough. You're hard to bluff. But, brother, here I am. I'm the easiest guy in the world. I'm not a tough guy. I'm not a macho man. You don't have to kick high in any. You don't have to do anything. All you got to do is put your name on that solid line because here I am. I'm here for a reason, not a season. You know, I've been all over the world once, some places twice. But these people right here in Oregon and in Washington, they supported me, and I never ever forgot them. That's why I'm back here. So Rip Oliver, you can take all your clan because you're going to talk about the clan. I don't want to get down talking about no clan because that's a sore spot in my side. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, do you? Okay, but that's a sore side in my side. But let me tell you something, Rick Oliver. You bring it on, brother. You put your name on the contract. Don Owens called me. I didn't call him. And here I am. And I'll show you where you're coming from. Now, I'm sure my man here, he's a champion. Look at this. You see what this says? What does that say? Can you read? Yeah, Pacific Northwest. Here's the other one here. Marlo, I brought you Congress all the way from Hawaii.
Good man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The tag team champions. We got Coco. We got Brady.
Mike Miller. And Bulletin. Here's the bell again, brother. You want the bell, come get it, brother. We don't care where or when. You made a lot of complaint about the bell when I put the bell on the line. Now we tell you, brother, whatever you wanted, just let us know. We sign a contract. We don't care where or when. As soon as possible, brother. We'd like to have you in the ring. Show us what you can, brother. Because me and my partner, Freddie Boone, we work hard for this belt, brother. We not work hard for nothing. We work hard to keep this belt. The people in Oregon, the handicapped people, young children over here, especially Seattle, Washington, too. I want to tell you something, brother. If you want to beat us, try if you can, brother. Try it.
That's right. What he's trying to say is that the champions bring it on home to where it belongs. You see, I've been with the WWF. I've been with the AWA. I've been with the NWA. And where am I at now? I'm right back where it all started from, Big Daddy. I'm back at the NWA where you got the mostest for the hostess. You got the rest. You got the Rip Olivers. You got the Clan. You got this man right here. And you got this man. But I'm not going to get out here and jive. Just bring your contracts. Sign them. It's been nice talking to you. I got no more to say.
All right.
You got anything to say? You haven't said nothing.
All I got to say is that we've got the belts on the line all over town, all over town.
That's right, all over.
Anywhere we put them up, anywhere.
Anytime.
Anytime.
Any place.
Any place.
Right. You remember the lines?
Yeah. And there's one other thing I want to say. Rip Oliver's up here flapping his jaw about Bobby Jagger's down and out. The man is not down and out. I talked to him in the locker room, and he's ready. He's hot. Oliver, wherever you want to mix it up with Bobby, he's ready.
See, let me tell you about
because he's
Bobby
big and he's
Jaggers.
bad, so look out.
Let me tell you about Bobby Jaggers. I know Bobby Jaggers for a long time. We rode horses together. We broke horses. I bought a few horses from Jaggers. Now, they were a little but that's not getting into it. Let's get back to the nitty-gritty. Oliver, just because you split Jaggers' head over, don't think you got him beat, because you don't, brother. Because he's like me. He got it down deep inside. So when you want it, Oliver, or anybody in the clan, because I'm here to stay, not to play, bring it on home to the Big Daddy. Right, brother?
Yeah. Well, thanks, Dad.
All right. Brady, Coco, Rocky Johnson, all right. The Northwest Tag Team Champions, Brady Boone and Coco Samoa. And one of the most impressive and nicest guys to ever grace our crow's nest up here, Rocky Johnson. Now, we're going back out now for the second fall of our main event. Actually, the second fall was very quick. We're out here now for the third and deciding fall. The second fall, you saw Rocky Johnson get himself disqualified. It was completely accidental on Johnson's part, but Sandy Barr was just standing a little too close, and he caught a Rocky Johnson elbow right smack in the chest. And we're all even at one fall apiece. There's Johnson getting into the ring. We are ready to go. What? Rocky Johnson now having a few words with referee Sandy Barr. He may get himself disqualified for the whole match. Here comes Moondog. Moondog forearm smashes. Rocky Johnson doing some damage of his own. He caught Moondog right upside the ear. A headbutt by Rocky Johnson. Down goes Moondog Moretti. And now it's Moondog fighting back. And Johnson wraps him up in a small package. 1, 2, he's got him. 3. Rocky Johnson wrapping up Moondog Moretti into a small package. And Rocky Johnson, in super fashion, has won our main event today. We'll be right back with a special interview after this break.
Who has the best price on furniture in town?
Tom Peterson's, that's who.
Why?
We're the new kid on the block when it comes to furniture, and we want Tom Peterson's to be your furniture store.
How?
Service. That's how. Our Twilight Delivery Service means if you buy before 2 p.m. in the afternoon, we'll deliver it that very same day anywhere in the greater metro area. Then there's selection. Tom Peterson's has more furniture on display in Portland than any Sears store, than any Penny store, or Smith's, or Ward's, or Meyer and Frank. And of course there's savings. Prices, we have them. Your choice, $288. This modern sofa with reversible cushions, $288. This full-size sleeper, $288. Or this 7-piece Douglas dinette, $288. Satisfaction? Always at Tom Peterson. You must be satisfied or your money back. Our no-hassle guarantee says it all. That's Tom Peterson's.
The idea came from Australia, a burly land with a big thirst. It's a cool way to kill the midday heat. Lighter alcohol beer refreshes, like a crisp breeze from the outback. And it's brewed in America, LA beer from Anheuser-Busch, the cool way to kill a hot thirst.
This is a special commercial.
Bruce Chevrolet and Skippy will help you save hundreds of dollars today with 5.9 financing. That's right, 5.9 financing on selected models in our huge inventory, one of the largest in the entire Northwest. This offer will not last forever, so remember, we will help you save hundreds of dollars and get 5.9 financing, all happening at Bruce Chevrolet in Hillsborough, where we try harder to be #1.
Bobby Jaggers.
Well, you know, I heard somebody come out here a while ago when I was getting stitched up, and they said I was done. You know, there's a lot of people around that think I'm done, brother. I'm never done. I'm back, Oliver, Tuesday. Centralia Junior High School, you and I, the match that Dutch Savage made famous, and I'm going to bust your head open. And I'll tell you something else, Oliver. We'll be in St. Helens on Tuesday, Medford Wednesday, Salem Thursday, and a street fight in Eugene Friday. But Saturday night, man, let's don't play with these little damn chains, man. You want to hit me with a chain, let's play with one that's about 8 foot long. Now, this one isn't 8 foot long. But I'll tell you something, Oliver. The one that you're going to be tied to next Saturday night is going to be 8 foot long, and it's going to be that wide. So if you want to hit me with a chain, then hit me. Break an arm or break a leg. Don't knock me out, because I'm damn sure going to try to break your arm or your leg. Now, Rocky Johnson, I heard you. You're a tough man. We went head on head at the Coliseum. But, brother, you're going to step aside, Daddy, because Oliver's mine. Oliver, you're not going to run me out of the Northwest. It's going to be you and I. And remember, we'll put that Cold Guiders glove match on a pole in Centralia Monday night, and a street fight in Eugene Friday night. But when it gets to Portland on Saturday night, the first time in 5 years, brother, a Russian chain match. And I'll tell you something, Oliver, it's not going to be on TV. I don't give a damn about Tom Peterson, Channel 12, anybody else. Because I want to tell you something, brother. I'm going to break your leg. And I want the people out here on Chautauqua in Northeast Portland to hear the damn ambulance.
Bobby Jaggers has called it. That's right. Bobby Jaggers has called it next Saturday night, a Russian chain match with Rip Oliver. This is Don Koss. Thank you very much for joining us from the Portland Sports Arena. This has been Portland Wrestling. Happy Father's Day. See you next Saturday. Bye-bye.